What is going on, guys? We're back with another video, and of course, we're doing it on the rebuild on the old channel. We got the coach getting crazy, getting hyped. He's like, you know what? Why the hell am I even still here? I would probably not take on the Browns job, let's be honest. Maybe now, though. To be fair, maybe now. This team is actually okay. I don't even know where I'm going with this because in Sim, they've actually done okay so far. You see Batonio and Zietler. Oh, I just punched the mic. They're looking pretty good. Treader looks all right. Of course, this is a fantasy style, so gives a little bit more leniency. Austin Corbett. I doubt it's Corbett. Maybe it is. I don't know. They actually have a little bit of trade value as well. I would say Nick Chubb has the potential to be our starter here. Not saying he will, though. Defensively, of course, I like Myles Garrett here. Ogba, maybe. He's 24. He's got potential. Yeah, he's pretty good, to be fair. Pretty good. Denzel Ward, obviously, I want him as our number one. Denzel Ward at number one. So, yeah, looking at the two sides, I would debate defense is worse. Because at least offense has, kind of the youthful side to it. If you want to take a look at free agents, are there anyone here that we would start? Richie Incognito. I know it's probably going to get old, pretty quickly after a while. So, we'll probably move on to different names soon enough. Safety-wise, Trey Boston, I think, did sign with the Cardinals, so I'm not going to make that move. However, Eric Reed and Kenny Vaccaro are still available. We're going to go with Kenny Vaccaro here and sign him up. I think we've already reached our limit, have we not? Are we over the limit? 76. All right, we are over the limit. Let's take a look at there's anybody on that trade block. I highly doubt it, but you just never know these days. Tariq Cohen. Done that move. We obviously have, the likes of Kwiatkowski in there as kind of the primary trade target besides maybe Tariq Cohen. So, Baker Mayfield, obviously the starter. Tyrod Taylor probably provides a bit of trade value. Right now, the projected starters are either Nick Chubb or Duke Johnson, with both of them remaining on the roster. No guarantees yet, but that's probably the look. Receiving-wise, Jarvis Landry and Corey Coleman. Probably looking to get rid of Josh Gordon for somebody younger with a little bit more potential. Looking across the league, I would say a lot of these guys are going to have some value. I want a taller receiver. Tyreek Hill, obviously, on the Chiefs would have been an option if he would have been that taller guy. Jets, Lions, Packers, maybe Davante Adams. He'd probably be a pretty good overall this year. 88 overall, okay. Davante Adams is probably the first guy we're looking for. What's kind of nice about the Bears now is that, obviously it's a different year, so we don't know, but in years past, the Bears were always a team that's very easy to, they're very easy to trade with. So now that they actually have a little bit of talent that you might actually want from them, maybe the rebuilds will be a little bit easier this year because there's, few players. I would say there's anywhere from 2 to 5 players on their team now that I'd be interested in. So Davante Adams, I don't know why, but he has always been such an easy player to trade for. I know these aren't the, the worst players in the world that we're trying to trade over, but this seems like a very easy trade. I'd say we knock this out easily with a third-round pick right here. EJ Gaines and Gordon, desperate for the old corners. There they go. Gordon, a second round, and EJ Gaines for Davante Adams. We are set at wide receiver probably for the entire rest of this rebuild. Davante Adams, Jarvis Landry. Yeah, I think we're ready to go with those guys. I think Davante will be our number one. Davante with the old chin fatness, it seems. Njoku, DeValve, so we'll probably try to get rid of these guys. Yeah, this team, not bad, especially for a fantasy-style rebuild. Let's just see this not work. 100%, not even close. He's probably going to be one of the hardest players to trade for in general. Look at that. That's not even close. Rookies, I would say probably for sure the hardest to trade for. But in general, up there as well. He's really, Superstar Dev, 81 overall rookie. That's insane. No, it worked. Carlos Hyde, Michael Kendricks, and now first round for Khalil Mack. That's insane. So we trade TJ Carey, Body Calhoun. I thought he was Bobby. And a fourth round this year for Quan Alexander, who is still only 24. Seems like he's been in Madden for literally ages. But apparently not. I don't want this to always be the move, but if I can get Quentin, I'm taking him. Quentin is just such a playmaker as an offensive lineman. Well, that went a little bit easier than I thought it would. Emmanuel Ogbah and Nassib for Christian McCaffrey. Welcome Josh Jackson to the team, I suppose. I wonder where Demarius would be back at corner. So there we go. Josh Jackson it is. At linebacker, Tyrod Taylor and Jamie Collins for number 17. Jamie Collins not really working out the way it should have for them. Well, not should have, because it was kind of a bad decision in general. There we go. A 4 next, a 5 this, and Higgins for Dalvin Tomlinson. I think that's a good trade. There we go. Trying to build a championship roster right out the gate with the Browns, and I think we've done a... Oh, Hubbard. Yes, Hubbard, you clutch man. No one's ever said that about him. I guess so. DeValve and 2 third-rounders for the Jets' first-round projection. Not bad. Of course, we're going to have to move some players around, change the scouting, or not scouting, the training stuff. Dalvin Tomlinson is actually a very good overall DT. He's an 84 overall. I think this is going to be a very big wild card trade for us. He's a very good player. He's going to be our new starting DT, of course. Looking at the draft, probably the biggest need will be linebacker, cornerback up there as well. But Denzel Ward was a very... Michael Jordan! Oh, God. I'm going to release him, though. But, yeah, Denzel Ward was a huge pickup in the draft for us in rebuild. I don't think in real life it was necessarily the greatest decision in the world. Close enough, Close enough. 89-0, which is insane. Defensive 83, which isn't bad because, this is a pretty good 83 overall defense. You're lacking in the safeties. Your corners are okay, and then you have an insane pass rush. Usually when you have a rough defense, you don't have great of a pass rush, but Myles Garrett and Khalil Mack consists of probably the best pass rush in the league, I would say, right now. So let's take a look at the old... Oh, we got a guy leaving a different sport, which I'm assuming, from years past, this means superstar dev, right? Roman Buchanan was a rugby player just a few weeks ago. And I don't care about the rest. Oh, I forgot they didn't pay Mac, did they? Auto-generated rookies. Yeah, we're going to, maybe throughout the year we'll do a couple of different rookie classes, but for right now we will just do the auto-generated fellers. Roman Buchanan, DT, right out the gate. Could be a position we could need. We're obviously going to slap the old star on him. Wide receiver, a big position of need. And right now, we're only seeing a few kind of actual big players. That guy looks decent. This guy looks very good at route running, which is kind of interesting at 6'5". That's very interesting, actually. 6'5" route runner. Why does it say possession? He's clearly a route running type. I don't know if there's actually a route runner type in the game, but still, interesting. So I suppose it's probably about time to take a look at these contracts. Khalil Mack, Quan Alexander. So right now we're seeing only 2 names, and they're both traded, players that we traded for. Oh my God. Khalil Mack wants a 6-year deal. I'm going to go with Quan Alexander first, because Khalil Mack is kind of scaring me right now. Yes, I want to sign this player. Of course, I think there's a new update coming out, so player likenesses will be a little bit better. So if you see something you don't like right now, if this is even... Actually, to be fair, I think I'm going to upload this on Hall of Fame day, so... Or pre-day, I suppose. 6-year deal, $103 million. He's going to play till he's 33. Would I rather just tag him every season, though? I think I'd rather tag him, to be honest. With his overall and his skill, he should be paid as the best player. So if we tag him and he gets paid as the best player, that's fine with me. I really think the only thing we have to really worry about... Oh, geez, forgot to upgrade. Only thing we really have to worry about is, needing to tag 2 different players in the same year. Now we can eventually go to the playoffs. I upgraded our players. We actually got a couple of decent ones. I think Denzel Ward had 5 upgrades. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. 12 and 4. Carson Wentz is MVP. I wonder where Baker ranks. They didn't change any of the schemes or any of that stuff. So team was just a good team, I suppose. Did very well there. Obviously, I wouldn't have made them lose because we went 12 and 4. I don't care what the hell they do at that point. So Baker Mayfield, 35 touchdowns, 14 picks, 4,200 yards. Playing on the AFC side, though, Lamar Jackson usually does kind of sneak away with the award every time, but maybe this time not the case. Davante and Jarvis over 1,000. Nice. Both missed double-digit touchdowns by 1, though. Corey Coleman, not a bad season, and Njoku was okay. Blocking should have been superb. It was kind of good, I guess. Defensively, sack totals, 15.5 for Mac, 13.5 for Myles Garrett. And surprisingly, our coverage linebackers got a bunch. I don't know if we play a hybrid. What's the story? Jabril Peppers with 4 picks. Demarius Randall's a backup safety, got 4 picks. Denzel Ward with 2. Kicking, Zane Gonzalez missed 6, so if he has a contract coming up, sorry, pal. That's all I can really tell you, because no thank you. So offensive yardage 6, defensive yardage probably top 5, right? We had a pretty good defense. Number 1, really? Wow, okay, that's good. Browns, Baker Mayfield, number 4. I mean, that's got to mean that we won Rookie of the Year, right? Please tell me that's the case. And it is. Hell yeah. Screw you, Lamar. I don't know how it's just 73 overall on this one. Rashawn Evans. Do we have anybody? Denzel Ward at number 4. Best QB. So best QB in general on the AFC side was Baker Mayfield over Brady. Impressive stuff. We did not have a running back on the list. How many Raiders running backs were there? Marshawn Lynch and that was... no, Carlos Hyde and Marshawn. All right. Wide receivers, we had 2 guys close. O-line, we had all 5 of our starting linemen on there. Khalil Mack, number 1, with Myles Garrett, number 2. Don't know why. Okay, so overalls might be a little glitch because Myles Garrett is definitely not an 83 overall. I know that for a fact. Damn, Jabril Peppers was number 2 DB. That would have been huge. Of course, since we have a bye week, we'll take a full look at the XP, or not XP, but skill points because we can sim. Going against Brady and the Patriots, I know they're 9-7, but that's still sucky. Somehow the entire offensive line did not get a skill point upgrade. Nick Chubb has 1 upgrade. Corey Coleman has 1. Landry has 2. Davante has 3. Njoku has 1. Defense, please be a ton. And not really, but not bad either. Denzel Ward will hit a nice overall of probably 85. I think that's how it works. He's a good corner. We're going to go with man coverage. I know zone is our thing, but man coverage. Get him locked down. We got a plus to speed as well. Denzel Ward is sick now. 96 speed, 95 excel, 95 agility. The Browns are kind of insane. Go for another strong arm, see what we can get. Another throw power. Throw mid, not bad. And then we'll do a field general. Yeah, this could be a Super Bowl year 1. And honestly, I mean, might be a 1-year rebuild. 86? No way. We got to be better than an 86. What was it, 91, 88 or something? I don't know. Spaghetti out here in his playoff game. First playoffs of his career. Baker Mayfield had a pretty good season. You compare the two. And honestly, I'm not sure how Baker was above him for AFC player. I don't know. Unless they factor in rushing yards, which I assume Baker did a lot better on. All right, so they're starting off pretty strong with a 10-point victor lead into the second quarter. I think we're left to right. No, we are right to left. That is unfortunate because we are getting hammered. Start of the second half, we have yet to score a point. We are down 20-0, which is very frustrating because they're 9-7. We are 12-4. We're a top-tier team in this league. We do stop on them there. That's a good chance to get going. Down by 3 scores, which is rough. We do score 7, and we get the 2-point. What a call. Defense has to make a play, and they don't, so pretty much guarantee that to... If we make a stop on this play, I'm going to come in. It's a very huge play. Never mind, we didn't make the stop. It's over. All over the place today. Defense makes the play, kind of, but it's well too late. 16-33. Don't understand how a team this good compared to theirs would do so poorly, but that's the way it is. Tom Brady versus Baker. Baker threw 2 picks, which makes no sense, but it happened. EA, you gave us a loss to a team that ran it 24 times for 44 yards with their starting running back. How? How does that make any sense? Khalil Mack and Myles Garrett must have went completely off. That is unbelievable. And just like that, we are 1 and done. We make the divisional game, and we can't advance, even though we're the better of the two teams. Patriots do have Tom Brady, but Baker outperformed Tom Brady. We do have Corey Coleman with upgrade. Let's do that before I forget. Let's go to the Super Bowl. Of course, I let the AI pretty much do all the scouting, so we will have to take a first look at what kind of talent may be in this draft, keeping the auto scout on, or auto training on. Forgot. So where is this? Says the Cowboys are in it versus the Texans. Dallas versus Dallas. Interesting. So Rayshawn Caldwell. So negotiate. We have Khalil Mack. I want to try to sign him a deal. He still wants a 6-year after aging. Are you serious? Well, that's going to be something I'm not going to like this year. You ain't testing anything. 13 mil, clearly worth it. DRC went down 5 overalls. He still is decent. I'll give him a low ball offer. Drop his bonus quite a bit. See if he wants it. All right. I mean, hey, you want to join the team? You liked potentially winning a Super Bowl with us? I'm all right. You know, I'm cool with it. Justin Vogel. Anyone else here? Danny Vitale. I'm not really worried about anyone else. So let's go on to free agency. See if anyone's here. Probably not. 3 mil? Wait, what? We only have 3 mil. Is that serious? Cap room of 3 mil. Why? How and why? Overpaying for all these players. You pretty much can't do anything for the top free agents. Like, at all until they patch that. Michael Kendricks went to free agency. Same with Tyrod Taylor. Michael Kendricks should not have, though. You could see 24 bids. Clearly a sought-after talent. And we cannot afford anyone in free agency regardless. I don't know if it's because of our draft picks. Very well could be. Number 1, 2, and 3. Potentially. Where is all the money? Rookie reserve's got to be high, right? Ooh, the cap penalty. God damn it. Forgot about that. Rookie reserve is very expensive, so I think we came out with some very good picks. I mean, I would assume we had to. Whitworth did not retire, although he did drop tremendously. The regression system is so much harder this year than any of the other years I've ever experienced. That's insane. Well, we have college players, so let's take a look at Rayshawn, whatever the hell his name is. Probably already scouted by us. Rayshawn Superstar Dev. Please tell me there's a linebacker. Power rusher. Ooh. Who is this Jordan Allen fella? Late first round projection. Looks decent. I think he's the move. 7.9 late first round talent. He's on the slower side. Not sure why he has such a high. Well, he has a good combine grade, but he's slow as hell, which is very interesting. Wow, look at the free safeties. Just kidding, because there are none. Late first round talent. Some really good defenders in this draft. That guy's really good, but sadly we don't really need a safety. Of course, the position I'd really be looking at here mainly is wide receiver. How are the tall fellas? So, McTire not really looking good because of that speed. Lindell looking kind of rough because of the speed. JC Adderley, or Alati, not a great name at all. Looks all right. Graham McConnell, do we risk it there? It's a lot harder to scout wide receivers this year, or at least determine if they're good, because you have all those potentials that are different stats now. You know, instead of route running being like a B+, the entire thing has like 40 different slots. You know, just for the hell of it, is there any quarterback that's insane? Todd Vance, slow as hell. Barker, pretty average. Looking at the quarterbacks, not really seeing anyone insane. Let's move on. Really just going to look more at the tight ends and wide receivers probably. Andrew Whitworth probably gets traded as well, so Corbet either starts or we find a new guy. Start of the draft, what kind of picks are we looking at? So number 2, 4, and 5. Pretty good. You know, let's just call it pretty good. So this is the draft that we can make this team insane. So Kadeem Sanders, we could use a wide receiver, but not really. So honestly, unless someone looks absolutely insane or is a later pick, probably not going to take them. Call me crazy. I'm thinking Roman Buchanan might be a guy we take. There's some decent players here, but if the devs mean what they used to mean, you know, the stories mean what they used to mean, I think he's going to be a good selection. And honestly, at this point, there's really not much more we would want in the draft. Might even go Sankey, even though we didn't need him. I think I'm going to risk it to number 4. Never mind. We're going to just not have it because he goes number 1 overall. And, of course, he was an 83 overall, which is absolutely insane, especially if he has superstar dev. Jordan Allen is there, and he's the bigger of the two needs, so we're going to take him right away. 80 overall superstar dev. You know, in years past, that'd be a nice pick, but with the superstar dev being so hard to get, that is insane. Sanchez Hall, probably the best in class. Superstar dev again. All right, what's the speed? 87, like I said, a little bit on the lower side. Surprised that Excel wasn't better. His agility was 94. He is a 6'1" guy, so not a bad player at all. 98 injury, looking good. 2 insanely good picks. Question is, do we have anything else? Because we definitely don't for draft picks. Well, we have run out of picks, which is all right because I feel like we did a good job. Landed 2 superstar devs. Jordan Allen, superb player. Kind of, lost his way. He doesn't know what position he wants to play. Of course, we'll be fitting him as a coverage guy. Sanchez Hall, the new number 2 corner on this team. Sorry, Josh Jackson. Cordero Jackson, a bit of a reach. Not a great lineman in comparison to the other guy we drafted. Here's Antoine Elliott, who's not a bad player for a mid-4th. Good backup linebacker. And then Dylan Garnes, the projected, starting lineman for one of the spots. Was there anyone that we wanted to see? I guess number 1 overall. I don't remember what team that was, though. We'll just go through some of the teams, take a look. Lindell, star player. Really slow, though. Not a guy I would want. The devs are really good, but he's not a great player. Superstar dev. So draft picks, even though they haven't really valued them properly, draft picks are super valuable in this year's game. Like last year, they were kind of important, but this year with the amount of superstar devs in the first round, huge. Like so many first round players with superstar dev, it's unbelievable. The Chiefs here had an insane draft, by the way. Holy crap. They did it very well. McTire, before seeing his combine grade, the top projected wide receiver for me. Still a pretty good player, better than the other one. Great spec catch, actually. Holy crap. Once again, another blocking tight end. That's a really high pick for a blocking tight end. Alati, not a bad player, bad Excel though. Here's Sankey, 17th pick. Quick dev, good safety. Marquise Lauderdale, believe he's a pass rusher. Was he not? Okay, he's a good coverage guy, I guess. I was wrong. So superstar dev, but of course, no, not superstar. Okay, so it's different this year. He's a star dev at least. So that DT might not be superstar then. All right. And Nelly, probably the best tight end I've seen so far in this class because he's kind of young. Normal dev, 80 overall though. So the later rounds definitely seem to not have the devs. The players are decent players, but or maybe this is the McConnell I was thinking of. I don't know. One of the McConnells was good. All right. DT, Paul Roberts. Good pick. Was this the guy? No, he wasn't, but he was an insane pick. Probably should have went with him. Superstar devs, 97 strength, 22 years old. Pretty damn insane. That's all I'm going to say. This guy, slow as hell. I don't know. Maybe they can give you... I don't know what the speed is. If you're a really slow running back, will the algorithm give you more speed upgrades? I don't know, I don't think they should. I don't think they should let you put any running back to average speed. I don't think that makes sense. Kadeem Sanders, quick dev, which is kind of bad, but 98 Excel. Absolutely brutal Excel there. Speed, not bad. Brutal, obviously, in a good fashion. That's insane. 98 right out the gate. Bengals, they had a couple of decent picks. Looking strong. What about this guy? Somewhat fast. Where is that damn DT? Here he is. Buchanan. Normal dev. So the draft stories are different this year. That's a fact. And, of course, our team was the next one, so I skipped it. Our guy tinkering with crap that he doesn't know what he's doing. So now, of course, we have to look at who do we want to start. I don't think we should have 2 youngsters starting, especially not like this. Got to put Batonio as the left tackle, of course. But definitely in a good spot coming up. I mean, we were in a good spot last year. We got kind of cucked a little bit. But definitely in a good spot. DRC, absolutely not. DRC, I mean, it's definitely worth the money still, but no, not that. And, yeah, let's see if we can make some trades, maybe some free agents in here that make us a better team. We have like 4 or 5 first-round picks. We made some good trades in the draft accidentally for next year. Julius Peppers is still here. What a beast. So we have an extra draft pick or 2. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to go out, get ourselves a star lineman that isn't 6 years old. I don't know why 6 years old, but all right. That isn't super young. Demarius Randall was very good for us. However, how old is he now? He's 27. Yeah, we're going to try to look to trade him. I mean, he's a decent overall. Cowboys, well, there's an offensive lineman for you. Cowboys are interested. Panthers, Patriots are interested. Seahawks are interested in our left tackle, Bobby Wagner. I know he's a little old now, We thought he was old before. Look at him now. So we trade Jackson and Corbet plus a first round next year for Bobby Wagner. We still have 1 first round pick left. We have our linebacker. We just need a lineman. I want to go best available. I don't know who the hell that is, though. We still have Demarius Randall. Demarius in a first round. Boosh probably could have gotten less. Well, more, technically. We also traded DRC plus a first round and a second round next year for a higher draft pick. Getting rid of our own, of course, because at this point, I think we've developed a good enough team to be considered one of the best. And then defensively, we have Allen and Hall, who are both superstar youngsters. Safeties are looking okay. Hopefully the corners do very well. D-line is obviously insane. Linebackers, insane. We are now a 91 overall offense. I don't know why we would have went down by putting a +9 in there at center, but it is what it is. Receiving core, obviously great. Let's go on. Let's see what we can do. Favorite tight end thing. Just insane. Like, it's just so many. I know a lot of them are kind of stupid. Some of them, like the pass blocking ones, but it's so cool to see. I love it. So we do obviously have some re-signings. Bobby, goddamn it, Wagner. How much money do we have? We have money to re-sign these guys. I should not have traded for Bobby. I should have at least looked at what his life is like. Khalil Mack still wants a 6-year deal. Kindred is 25. He wants a 4-year over 22. I think he's developed himself enough as a good player to get that contract from us. And he's happy to stay. Good. Schobert, quick dev, 5-year, 35 mil. I think we might let him go. Corey Coleman. I mean, we have some draft picks. I think we're going to let him go too. Do I want to go for Khalil Mack, though? Good old Khalil. Nah, we'll wait because he'll regress anyways. I mean, let's head right into the playoffs because I think we're definitely primed for another really good season. I don't remember what we were last season because I took a couple of days break from this. We do have a bye week, and we are 13-3, and Baker Mayfield is the MVP. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Nice stuff. Not too shocked by it because, once again, pretty good season. 13-3, about damn time. MVP, Baker, 44 touchdowns, 12 picks, 4,100 yards. Rushing-wise, 1,175. Touchdowns of only 6. Nick Chubb had 8 touchdowns. Receiving, Davante and Landry did very well. Coleman, pretty much irrelevant. David Njoku, not bad. Blocking was really good this season. Sack totals, Myles Garrett with 16.5. Mack with 10. No one else really participated in that category. Picks, a couple of guys with 2 across the board. Nothing insane. Kickings, don't know why we still have Zane Gonzalez. I need to get rid of him. Hopefully he's one of the guys that needs a re-sign because he's not going to get it. So offensive yardage number 3. I think last season we were 5-1. This one we are 3 and I think either 3 or 1. Either way, better season last year. That's all you need to know. Of course, MVP. Quan Alexander number 2 for defensive rookie. I don't even remember if we had any rookies playing for us on defense. I know we had a couple. Didn't get the award though. Our linebacker, I don't know if he got replaced. Better not have. Zach Martin. So 4 of our guys were on the list. Best D lineman, Myles Garrett and Khalil Mack again on the top of the list. And don't care about the other stuff. Let's see. We had a bye week last year. Can we do it again? As in lose the first game. It was to the Patriots last season. It's not this season. Baker Mayfield with 6 upgrades after winning MVP. Garnes had a really good season. Quentin Nelson had a good season. Defensively, what is our numbers looking like? So 2 there, 2. A couple of guys with some average upgrades. Nothing really insane on defense. But that's all right because defense was already the better of the 2. So with Baker Mayfield having 6 upgrades to take, who knows? Who knows? We might be able to see a maximum Baker, very close to at least. Field general, I think, is the best move at this point. Mid, short. It's really the best 2 options. Probably go with a throw power one soon, though. Throw short. Let's go to strong arm. And we get deep and mid. That's all right. Like the deep. Accuracy and mid. So ratings, we have really getting close to max. I mean, Baker Mayfield is sick. 96 overall. What is this? Deep got 2 more. I mean, do we even want to go with that? I guess deep is the biggest thing we need. 97 overall Baker. Bam. What a baller. He's pretty good, let's just say. Elusive back. Got a bunch of different stats. Really nothing too insane. We'd like to see a speed upgrade here. Got an agility. That's something. Yeah, that's one thing. Like, I like the way it's set up, kind of, but that's the one thing that does get me going is that it takes so long to do all this. It's so slow to upgrade this year. 95-0, 97D, looking really good. Come on, this has got to be the year, right? 92 to their 79 is not even comparable. And that's pre-upgrade, I would assume. At least that's the way it was last year. You had to wait. That Rodgers pick, I actually had that as my my profile banner for a while. I don't know if you guys remember that or use that as some of my profile banner, actually. So the other side, it is Jacksonville. That's a tough game. So obviously we hope we win, but not an easy one for whoever comes over there. And left to right is them. You would have thought the other way around with how good our team is, because right to left team looked pretty badly on that first drive. However, defense is locking up really well, actually, and offense gets it to midfield. But start of the second half, we're up by 7, and that's all that matters. Now we're up by 10. Defense is doing a good job, but offense is doing everything it can to try and let the Bengals in the game. And like I said, there it is. I mean, they're really trying to give the Bengals a chance to win this thing. 28-14, defense is locking up, and they did not have enough time. 28-21 victory. Barely clutched it out. Andy Dalton and Baker kind of, compared pretty well, which is not a good sign for us because Baker Mayfield was the MVP of the league, but all right. Sack totals, nothing insane. No thank you for all of that. Did our kicker miss? He did not. That's all right. Go to the championship game already. I love having that bye week. It is, as they say, nice. No one says that. It's only me, but Denzel Ward has another upgrade. Come on, man. 13-3 versus 11-5. We're 93 overall to their 88. So like I said, we are a much better team than them. Well, not a much better team, but we're better than that 92 overall, and we're 5 on them. So it should at least be close if we're going to lose. God damn, look at Jalen. He's 99 everything. He's sick. There we go. Starting the second half, right? 21-7, 24-7. Start of the fourth quarter. It's looking very good for us. However, we're only up by 10. 3rd and 4, they make a... Nope, there's a flag. With 9 minutes left, they have an easy chance to get back into this, and that's exactly what they do. Under 7 minutes left, and all they need is one stop, which they get. So down by 6, 2 timeouts. They're close, but they cannot do it. We win the game by 6 and are going to the Super Bowl against God knows who. I have no idea. Let's take a look at the stat line, though. Blake Bortles, Baker Mayfield had a lot of yards. He did throw a pick. That's all right, because at the end of the day, we did win. Jarvis Landry, McCaffrey had a very good game in the receiving aspect. Defensively, sack totals, we had none. Picks, we had none. How the hell do we throw to a pick to DJ Hayden? I don't know. Super Bowl, who is it going to be? It's got to be the Eagles, right? Cowboys, all right, this is an interesting one. We took Zach Martin off of them, but I don't remember what we gave them. I think we gave him a first round and Demarius. How the hell are they better now without him? I mean, we're up 8 overalls on them. So this should be a victory. I'm going to be very mad if it's not. Damn, look at how good Zeke is. He's a 91 power back, 99 elusive back, 91 receiving back, I think it said. Absolutely insane. Super Bowl time, down by 3. It is tied up at 3-all. Good defense. We are now up by 7. Well, at our own 3, the thing's going so quick. And there's an injury. I don't think that's actually valid, though. Right before half, we're able to hold him onto the end zone, so we're going to be up by 13, start of the second half. Up by quite a bit now, and there's still plenty of time because it's, it's early and they have ball. But it's looking good. They're getting on the field kind of slowly. 3rd and 7, they don't get it. 4th and 2, they miss the field goal. We give the ball up under 3 plays. Defense does a good job. They have to punt the ball. 7 minutes left. I mean, we're leading, but once again, just like last game, giving them so many opportunities, but they keep missing. Thank God we're playing Dak. Because of Dak, we are going to win the Super Bowl 22-9. What an awkward score for the Super Bowl victory over the Cowboys. The Browns have won the Super Bowl, and I think that might be the season, because last year we probably should have won it. This year we did. So in our minds, I would say we are a dynasty, and if I wanted to play it out, probably be like another 5 seasons because we'd probably lose the next one, win the next one, lose, win, and it's just like we'd get to the point where it's not even a rebuild. But at the end of the do they have Josh Gordon? Is that from us? I would assume that's Josh Gordon. I don't know. It's hard to tell because the numbers are obviously not truthful. Baker Mayfield, legit the MVP because he's the highest overall on the team. It makes sense this time, though, because he's the quarterback, and for some reason the quarterback gets it the benefit of the doubt no matter what. Literally no matter what. If you want an example, Joe Flacco over Jacoby Jones, in my opinion. That's a ridiculous one. And we win the bowl. I think this is the first time I'm actually seeing this. I mean, it looks more in-depth, like, not in-depth, but why does Davante Adams kind of look like AJ Green? But it's more not in-depth, but like it's higher detail. Literally the exact same animation, but I honestly don't care what it looks like. The confetti's a little less, like, heavy, I feel. I feel like it would have been like a more thicker cloud of confetti, but not today, I guess. Dak Prescott threw the ball 50 times, missing more than half of those throws. Baker Mayfield, 1 touchdown, 0 picks. Prescott, 0 touchdowns, 2 picks. Prescott did not enter the end zone, which is crazy. I mean, their whole team didn't enter the end zone, to be fair. Josh Gordon was their guy, and he did very well. Khalil Mack with 3.5 sacks. Absolutely crazy. Quan Alexander with half of one. Who the hell is Howard Wilson? I don't know. Kindred with a pick. Field goals 3 for 3. Santos missed 2 out of his 5. That is really sad because what does that put him at? 15 points? Puts him within 1. I mean, they're not 1, but 1 touchdown. That's crazy. The game plan kind of shifts. There's not as much pressure on you. Sanchez Hall has 2 upgrades. We'll do it even though we're not going to continue, I don't think. Sanchez Hall, does he not? Is he really not going to get a speed upgrade? The guy that actually needs a speed upgrade, the game's going to be like, nah. No, there he goes. Speed upgrade, so now he is at 88. A speed upgrade and got him to 88. He is so slow. Myles Garrett had 1. But that is the team. Obviously, there's a couple of upgrades, but we ended up with a 95-0, 99D after year 2, which is very impressive in my opinion. We made a lot of good trades. We did keep a lot of the, real-life players on their team. Quan Alexander is just a younger version of Michael Kendricks, if we want to be legit. Jabril Peppers is still here. Myles Garrett's still here. Denzel Ward, Kindred, Baker Mayfield, Corey Coleman. I mean, there's a lot of guys, Jarvis Landry. There's a lot of guys that started here and finished here. So, obviously a fantasy style, but we still kept a lot of the real-life guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new, subscribe. I did that one before, but these allergies, they get me, which makes no sense because I don't think you cough from allergies, but it is what it is. A sneeze, cough, whatever. Hope you guys come back for next video. I would say, but until next video, but I think this is coming out on a Monday, so there could be a stream tonight. This will be up but well before a stream would come. So let me know what you guys would want me to stream. I literally can't play online. I would try it, I guess, but if you're going to suggest something to stream, it's going to probably be non-head-to-head. So let me know if there's some idea you have. Maybe we stream long shot. I don't know. But anyways, until next video, see